Alright. Got all the links out. Let us do some Spiral deck building. So I think I already put like something together, but I don't have it completed. Oh, the event isn't on yet? I can't... When's it start? Is it tomorrow? Today's the 15th, but I get... Oh, 15th, 22? So that's like... I don't know when that time is. Is that like relative to my time? Hmm. Well, time to edit the titles then. It said 4:15, so I assume it was like today is 4:15, but it's 4:15 like evening, I guess. I don't know. Alright, changing the title. We'll do this on Friday, I suppose. I gotta change all my posts. I was ready for something fun and new. Sup, Parks? Yeah, I was thinking this was gonna be doable today, but it's not. Not until this evening. I could do the deck building here, I guess, but I mean, I think this is all legal, so just do Raging Typhoon, Spiral, and the other build I had was obviously with Lure Queen, which is like a Lure Queen and more going second cards, seeing how the event goes, but can't do it now, so back to ranked. Yeah, I assume there's gonna be a lot of Cool Tune. Like it's kind of it's an event that's designed for you to play Cool Tune and RB, I guess. Not that RB seems to have much synergy with Spiral. Alright, so I can open this. See if they have an Ash Blossom. Super Saiyan God Ultra Mega Deck. I wouldn't know how to do that. Now I can open Dmod here. It doesn't look like my opponent has much here, though I suppose, considering I've already spit my Dmod, I kind of... Well, we'll do this first, but... This is 3 summons. Cool Tune's a pretty ridiculous deck, yeah. And it's not even that good in, like, the regular formats, right? So we're going to get Dragoon out, because I don't trust no Nib here. It's going to mess up my inboard a little bit. I can't make, like, Masquerena, I think. I'm not going to drop what's extra, so who knows. Because I have Dragoon, I might as well do the full snake thing here, where I don't get Marshmallow, but I need the extra body, so... I still have my normal sim, which is nice. That makes things a little easier. It's like save me a zone for that plays. So yeah, we just get these two, because Marshmallow isn't very summonable on this board, because I'm never going to lose this Dragoon, so I'll also get the ones that are summonable. I mean, Cooltoon's been pretty rough matchup for me. Like, they've beaten me going when I go first because they have Cooltoon engine, because they were able to strip my Demod engine and my Yummy engine, and I just don't do anything in this deck. This deck I think is very bad, particularly into Cooltoon. At least with like older Spiral decks, you had like just generic Link stuff you could do, but not here. So do I have an extra body here? Oh, I do. Funny. I get rid of this Poplar somehow. I guess I just use this as a little one, right? Or just like pop it with Baron. Already got Master Plan in Graveyard too, so this doesn't actually do anything. So maybe that's just what I just don't summon Magician Souls. I can draw the cards later. One of the mild benefits of opening Master Plan, I guess. Look at my normal summon, so we just normal summon Drone here. Got a lot faster doing this combo, so I end up with a lot more time now. A Mimighoul, you can... You can have these guys, I guess. Does Mimighoul even work if my field is full? Can I still get to Masquerade in here? What I do is I just like rescue back master plan. Well, I can't souls because I'm under Herald. What I can do... So whenever I discard off Quick Fix here... Which at this point can just be... We'll put Illusion of Chaos back. And just make Elf with Quick Fix here. Because Herald's going to get me another copy of Souls next turn on Illusion of Chaos. Let's give him my last big red, which is more extension if I need it. Or more recovery. Yeah. Get some here. This is awkward because I have to max Rana using Elf basically, which isn't that awkward to be honest. Which means I might have to use my surprise as I should have summoned a Herald. I don't know. I should have summoned Elf over here maybe. I don't know. I don't think it matters. I do need to have a discard for Dragoon, so we're gonna leave this rescue in hand. Well, I can just Sark add a card. Okay, yeah. I don't know what you're talking about, Thomas, but presumably it's like a once per turn, and... Oh, you're talking about Perfectron, maybe. There's like a new FTK guy. It's not cards you're... Doesn't damage... Control damage... Oh, sorry. I hear this is a new spell card. Well, it's not a spell card, the one I'm thinking of. Spirit Bomb effect. Each monster you control damage 2,000 to your opponent, life point, and cannot be negated. Yeah, but it's like a... I think I've seen that one. Let me check the logs or whatever. I don't think it does much, to be honest. I saw something like that. I know what you're talking... I think I know what you're talking about, because I think I've seen it, but... It didn't register as anything for me because I'm pretty sure it was like a once per turn. I don't see it. Maybe I'm getting Mandela affected here. I don't know. It sounded familiar, but I think what you're talking about just reminds me of Perfectron, who like is a new Link monster who creates its own FDK by not being once per turn and doing a bunch of damage. There is a new FDK based on like you Link summoning a bunch, and that's Perfectron. It's not a spell card though. Very bad hand. The reason you run 2 Poplar is so when you draw Poplar, Snash still does stuff. But obviously, this is as bad as it gets. We also have 2 normal summons. Well, we do have Ash Blossom for Fuala, so that's something. So this hand is just 1 card that does anything. So we're going to Leon Spyro's work, because if they have their own Ash Blossom, they might use it here. Alright. Alright, so we can do the quick fix 1-card combo here. My opponent does have imperm, so that's bad for me. I can't get 3 Spiral names in the graveyard no matter what I do here. Okay, well, they don't know how Spiral works. The fact that they didn't see the prompt the first time, now they concede probably, out of shame. They might have 3 effect veilers, though, or 3 hand traps, but... I don't think I'm gonna ever... If I need a popular effect, I'll use it on the one I have at hand. Yeah, no one's read Spiral Resort except Spiral players. That's the obvious truth here. This is like the only combo I've ever seen that goes through 3 Spiral Resort, but it does. Very fun. When like you open Spiral Resort into quick fix combo. On your opponent's turn, while you control... Okay, so that would stop my stuff, but I don't care. Yeah, cool too. Should have done this earlier, but not super relevant. Hopefully I don't draw my 3rd Spiral Resort, but it shouldn't matter. Yeah, sure. Much better zoning here, because now I can use my Baron and then use Baron or Elf for Little Knight. I'm actually going to gaze to Timaeus now, just because like I know they've got that Delta in hand, so I might as well... Like, the Dragoon being alive on my turn should not matter. And I'll go ahead and do this, just because... I mean, maybe killing something that arrives from the graveyard is relevant, and it's the same amount of cards in hand. I believe that's everything? Yep. Recycle our drone here. Alright, so they got 4 cards in hand. One's a useless Delta, because I don't... Like, I guess I could use Surprise, but I don't need to. And we just press the negate button on every card they have, because we have 3 negates. Oh, did I give him Pot of Desires? Oh, there's 2 Pot of Desires. Okay. Yeah, we'll negate that. They've got 3 cards in hand, I've got 3 negates. Pretty straightforward. Goodbye, Poplar. Yeah, buddy, I know how this works. I've negated all of your cards, and now your last card is a fucking Delta that doesn't do anything. Yeah. Funny they gave them the Pot of Desires would have been better, because they would have 2 Pot of Desires in hands, but how would I have known that? I went first and I won! Woohoo! I didn't get cool tuned. Yeah, the new DM support's going to be really strong. I mean, I think I've already got a build with it in mind. I can bring this up, I believe. I got Ignis on here. There we go. Kind of move it to the center there. So, like, the card that's really relevant is this one. And obviously Cyber's Contract Witch. And like, there's a lot of builds you can go through with these cards. Like, you don't even need to be running the DMG stuff, but it's nice for DMod. But like Radiant Typhoon, well, not Radiant Typhoon. Let's go Fiendsmith. Like, Fiendsmith just like makes Cyber's Contract Witch, and then you can use like the Fiendsmith Link Monsters as equip spells to fulfill her condition. It's like the effect triggers if a monster is summoned to a zone it points to, which is like something you might not realize. And this guy's actually really strong because like Cyber's Contract Witch searches Illusion of Chaos, and you can search this guy with Illusion of Chaos. He can set Gaze of Timaeus for free, and then go into DMod, right? Like that entire sequence. You don't even need the DMG stuff really. You can just have this guy in your deck, and this guy gets you to DMod. You just have to always search him off Illusion of Chaos, which is pretty strong. And obviously the most important one is the so this is the card I was thinking about that you might have been talking about. This guy, the guy who like does 300 damage per Link monster in your graveyard, and you can, it's not a hard once per turn, and so you can just summon this guy on top of himself 3 times. So as long as you can get 8 Link monsters in the graveyard, how hard can that be? You could just kill them. This card's insane. It's just broken. You would probably play it in any SPYRAL build just because it's a good going second card. Right? It's like 5,000 attack, so like this would be your, like, make this with Masquerena, that'd be an out to the Lunalight stuff, and it's a board wipe. It's just a really strong card. You can also play this with like Masquerena and WP, Fancy Ball or whatever, and like you can make Little Knight with one and this guy with the other one. Insane. Just a really strong card, obviously. Anyhow, back to actual gameplay. That's like the Horizon stuff. Yeah, the FK Link guy, he's gonna be... I don't think he's gonna come into Master Duel at more than 2 copies. I think they might 2 copies is still dangerous because you can Firewall Dragon back 1 and then just do it again. So it probably has to be limited. But even then, I think it's probably still an FTK enabler, right? You summon 1, you link it off, you Firewall Dragon it back to your extra deck, then you summon it again, and then you link it off, and you just need one more way to shuffle back into your deck, which can't be that hard. I can't complain about this hand. It's just all the yummies. Oh, Maxi. Oh, okay. Ooh, I'm getting Cool Tune, but I can Droplets this guy. So, hold on. So... Alright, so I have to Droplets here. We're happy to send Marshmallow, I guess, because we're just going to normal summon Cupsy. And we just have to hope they don't hit any of our critical cards. Alright, Baron. No Baron is fine. We can live without Baron. They discarded an Ash Blossom. Got him. Cool. You have to play Droplets in this format just for this deck. Droplets is really good against the turn 1 extra deck rip, which could just beat you. So I'm definitely not going below 3 Droplets. I don't think there's anything else that you can really play. I mean, maybe when the new Forbidden card comes out, that'd be worth playing. The reason I sent Marshmallow there and not Lollipo is I wanted to keep Last Resort in my hand for Sleeper, and I would discard Lollipo off of I guess it doesn't really matter. I could just discard a Marshmallow, but I could like search a Marshmallow and discard that. I'd have Cookie, Marshmallow, Lollipo in hand, discard Marshmallow, and have a Marshmallow in field. That's probably actually better, so I didn't think that went through. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, you can't survive that extra deck rip. It just hits your Snatchy, and they see you're a one-of Snatchy deck, and your hand is freaking a bunch of freaking yummies. Whatever. The obvious worst case scenario there was like they hit Snatchy or Ancient Fairy Dragon would be rough, but you could probably just win with Yummy at that point because they kind of like screwed up their own stuff. I don't know. But yeah, Droplets necessary just for going first now. It's also good against Azuna and stuff for K9, which kind of does the same thing. Winning a lot of coin flips today. That's good. What's the plan for the Link event? Play Spiral. Probably a Lure Queen. Can't use Z-mod stuff, unfortunately. Super probably kill Skulltune. Yeah, but... Alright, so we're going to Future Silence in draw phase here. Alright, so I don't actually think I need this DMG, but it was just a bait and Ash Blossom. We're going to open our good friend Poplar here. Try to bait any interaction they might have. We're gonna go get Oak here because you know if like it gets to another turn, we can like OSS for Oak and some of the other Poplar out of our deck, or sorry, OSS for Ash. We're going to search for Marshmallow here and probably discard it. We could discard DMG, but I have this Poplar on field, which is like stopping me from summoning Marshmallow anyhow, so I might as well have Marshmallow in graveyard as a Yummy extender, and I get this Surprise into rotation. Tri-Gate shenanigans? You could do Tri-Gate. I don't think I'm going to do Tri-Gate. I think I'm going to use Diabell's stuff, maybe? We'll see. There's going to be multiple things you can do. We could Norler ass people again. That'd be funny. These are all the bodies I need. Yeah, I actually don't want more, funny enough, because that clogs up my zones. I can surprise you summon Lollipop like I need to. I don't think I'm going to need the Lollipop interaction on my opponent's turn, but maybe I'm wrong. If that's the case, I can discard it off of a Dragoon. Here's the part that usually surprises people. Oh yeah, they're doing... This is a weird Yummy line, but they got to Herald and stuff, and nope. Anti-Bear Dragon. This is actually like a Spiral tech, too, in TCG. Spiral going through Yummy. It's not quite as good, obviously, because you don't have the Master Plan synergy, but... I gave my opponent Nibbed here just before I make Baron. I've got so much extension at this point. I've got Big Red and my Illusion of Chaos. DMG can go into Demod and get me to Gaze still. I should have everything. Grappling's not always decent. It was a little awkward there in the Yummy first format before K9 came out and you were seeing a lot of Yummy. For Droplet versus Herald, very awkward. It'd be so cool when we can like summon Pharaoh off this line too, man. Can't wait for that. Sure, I'll draw a Droplet. That's fine. Let's get Darth. I work a little late today, then. I've won most of my games, I believe. Don't go out. Yummy didn't do that well in the... It's done well for me. I don't know what tournaments have been played that like Yummy was underperforming in, but... Alright, let me see the top of that deck, buddy. Yeah, you can draw Foolos. Foolos, Maxi. I don't actually know what they're playing. Very funny. I should probably summon the Lollipop instead of Cupsy now that I think about it, but eh. And there's my last resort. Now we discarded a card we don't need. Get our big red. Same as last time. Board gets to the same place either way. I should have Maxi on deck because I have Call by the Grave, but it doesn't really matter. Let's do this. I should have done this and used Super Agent as a body at some point, but... Or discarded Big Red, I don't know. Doesn't really matter. This lets me keep my double Helix rotation if I need it. Sucks to lose Drain, but I don't think it's going to matter. Now that we get to set 4 here. I'm going to negate their card they draw anyhow, so might as well... who do I want back in the deck? Snash, yeah. Also, they can't activate Maxi under Herald of Arclight. Worth thinking about. Oh, I have to Ash Blossom this because I can't call by the Grave. That's funny. They can't call by the Grave me, haha. So I don't know what their deck is, because their top cards were just all generic. Oh, yeah. This guy has 900 attack if I think I just fucking negate this motherfucker. Oh, buddy. This is not going to work how you want. I can... They don't send a... They sent a spell card. They sent all 3. Okay. So they can negate 3 here, and I can't respond. But now I can Dragoon. And this is why you hold back your stuff. I could have Droplet sent a spell there, which would have played around their Droplets, but this is just... What are they actually going to do here, right? I'll go to Spyro Hodgix. I think I'm undefeated so far. Yeah, they see what's going to happen here. It's like, yeah, I have Droplet. And that, you know, that's like one of the only ways Droplet can play around Herald. And to do that, they leave themselves open to the fact that I can just make a Dragoon, right? They also have no answer for Sleeper or Masquerena. You just have more interactions than they have cards to Droplet with. Yeah, I've ranked up. Have I lost today? Nope, I haven't lost today yet. Cool. 4 wins. I think I've won all my coin flips too, though. I've seen a lot more Hero, because, like, they have that new card. This guy's like an Omni-Gate. Then they have, like, something else that's, like... There's, like, another card in there. It's like a Floodgate, right? Am I missing something? Oh, this is the FTK, so they don't have the Floodgate. There was like a FT. There's like a. So they have Dark Claw, which is basically an FTK against me. They're doing Aqua Dolphin hand rip shenanigans. There's like a new card that's like a VFT functionally, or maybe it's not a new card, but maybe they can just summon it more easily now. I forget. There's like a VFT card that got me one game. I mean, heroes always like if hero combo is going first, they just Dark Claw and Dark Claw beats me. So I am running Illusion Gates. That would be Dark Claw, but they've got a negate with contrast now. Yeah. No KT Rage. I've only seen one KT so far. No, I've seen two actually, and I beat both, but I went first both times. The one time I just full comboed and crushed them, they fucked up by veiling a Link Kuribo because the Spyrals weren't protecting my quick fix. The second time, they tried to extra deck rip me on turn 1, and I had a droplet for the Synchro. They got the random one off, but the random one hit a Baron, which didn't matter. Not the best hand, but we'll see how it goes. So my first coin flip was, and probably my first loss of the day. So I've seen Fiendsmith a lot with, I've seen Fiendsmith in Hero, I've seen Fiendsmith in Yubel this season, I've seen, there's like a Fiendsmith combo pile that, uses Kyria, Leeson, and Chaos Angel to, like, make it so you can't possibly kill them. Because, like, they make it so they take half damage, all their stuff can't be destroyed or targeted, and it's just, like, a really weird deck, and, like, the only way you could possibly win against them with this version, with this deck, is, like, droning 4 times, but to drone 4 times, you have to, like, use every single mission on a drone, which is only works if you draw a mission. And I don't think you actually do that in this deck, because you don't have Selene to swim back Master Plan, so I don't think there's actually a way to kill them. And then they like, have infinite slop to break your board afterwards. Why are you whipping Requiem to Lacrima? This is like what they do? Yeah, so... We'll see. Because, like, the version I saw the other day was, They actually, like, actively use Fiendsmith Kyrie's any battle damage you take becomes half thing going on. This guy's got 2 Lacrimas. This might just be actual full-on Fiendsmith if they have 2 Lacrimas. I have used their normal summon, so... Oh, it's tier then. Yeah, Pilgrim Reaper. We'll see if they hit my important one-ofs like Mignon or whatever. Hit a rescue mission and a drone and a poplar I can put to the back row, which is good for my, They milled 5 and hit 3 effects. I think I'm just dead, but, you know, whatever. That's Fiendsmith slot for you. I mean, it's tier slot. I don't know why they're playing a second Lacrima. That seems weird. So a funny thing I could do here, if I was, like, really being silly with it, is I could try on their next mill to, like, drone stack their deck. But it doesn't... Oh, drone stack their deck doesn't do anything. It can't put cards at the bottom. I was thinking of new cards. Like the cool tunes. Nope. Just gotta live with it. Two Poplars out of the rotation in the deck sucks. Maybe Droplet is safe. Well, they milled one of my Droplets. I don't think I can win against, you know, actual tier here. What I can do is, like, waste their time with my rescue mission prompts, and I get all that time back on my turn, which is funny. Like, I think I've got Nib. What's your event deck list with no quick fix? You don't need the XZs to recycle quick fix. It just... No XZs to recycle quick fix means that you just, you have... slightly worse combo and a harder time getting to Curious. Like the quick fix recycling with the XZs is functionally just +1 material, right? You turn 2 material into 1 material, but then you have 2 quick fixes in the graveyard, so you can turn that 1 material into 2 material. So it's +1 material on a Link climb board, which is relevant these days with Allied Kotalker taking a bunch of material, but it isn't. It's not that. It's not necessary. It's just efficient and curious build, but you don't need it. Alright, well they got snow. Alright, they got this card. I can't beat. I don't think I can actually beat this card because they could just call like Snatchy and I lose. This gets into Baron. I also don't have any spells in rotation, which sucks for my demod purposes. What's the ideal inboard with just links? Whatever you want, man. You can Nordler-ass hand loop people with just links. I've done it before. The real question is, like, how's your deck building look? I've only got 4K life because I've used a Strudo. I don't know, there's like a world. But I think I'm just gonna die because they're running this card, Black Goat Laughs. That's probably just gonna end. I mean, Snow also fucking crushes me. I don't know. No, my Huffler! You bastard. That's gonna be a free Diabell Star send. How dare you. Wow, Birth. Now that you get to have Birth effect online against me, great. I love that. There's no fucking way you're playing Kashtira Theosis, dude. There's no way you're fucking making a Rise Heart after all of this. That is unfathomable. Okay. They just have Kashtira Theosis for nothing? Like, that's a terrible card to run in a fucking tier deck. That's absolutely garbage. Are they just running this for the extra deck rip? This beats me. I lose to the extra deck rip, by the way. Okay, so, I mean... Now they got Soliac set. I could Diabell Star, send Last Resort, attack over Unicorn. No effect. They could Soliac me to get some stuff going, but that's like my best idea here. They could like Soliac and like Kaleido Heart me, but what else am I gonna do, right? It's not that's it, dude. They've got like... Okay, yeah, they're gonna do this now, so... They have to banish something from their field. I don't know what you mean by like, you can win this. No, I can't. Like, I'm losing to the Unicorn on Snatchy here. I could like normal summon Marshmallow, no effect, go into Snatchy. then I don't have anything. They ship my... I don't know why... Okay, Harks, you tell me how you would play through this, because I can't. Also, I can't... I'm stupid. I can't even Ancient Fairy Dragon anymore. I cannot demount with Witch unless I activate a spell card. Which they can now stop by just, like... Well... They can go Got Goat Laughs now. They did not. Alright, well, we're doing this. I can't actually beat their board, I don't think. Now they can Sulyak me. Or Baron me. Yeah. Sulyak, that gets him into... Alright, they're gonna kill all my yummy stuff, which really does ruin me, but what else am I gonna do here? So I need to resolve Master Plan here, so I need to, like, force this Baron. Banish Cups Yummy Way, yep. Okay. Yeah, SP is my next play, but I don't... Then I have no... My Link capabilities are much worse then. Alright, so that gets into Desiree me. Now, if they Black Goat Laughs me here and call Little Knight, I might be fucked. If the Black Goat Laughs me calling Master Plan, I might be fucked. Dark Mission Destruction, that's annoying, but sure. I can't even activate Demod right now. Okay, so now I Little Knight. I have not used a spell, Harks. You've been watching the same game. Alright, so now I can hit their Baron. I can't even out their fucking Desiree, though. That's my problem. Okay, so now before I activate any spells, I have to do this. Oh, I'm an idiot! I was supposed to revive Master Plan! Fuck! I thought I already... I'm an idiot, dude. I was gonna... Oh, no, dude. I was about to fucking... Well, too late now. I went to Souls, then... I meant to Souls, then Rescue Mission Master Plan. And then draw 2. I'm a fucking idiot, man. I pressed the wrong button. I got ahead of myself. Yeah, I can't demod anymore. And then I just that's over. No, I'm dead. I can't even kill them because I used my battle phase, but oh man. That was maybe winnable. I don't know. Like, I think I had to force them with the Bell Star. I couldn't, like, use her effect. Because that just, like, lets them Sulyak it. Like, I still lose there, right? Like, let's say I summon Souls, Rescue Mission back Master Plan. How much of their... I can't even kill their Desiree, by the way. I don't know. They still have snow and stuff. The gear to snow. Cool, that's fine. Definitely discarding Big Red here. Alright, so that's 2 hand traps. I have the 3rd card. You have no Ash Blossom at this point. Arguably, because well, no, this is my best line here. You could summon Gandora, wipe their board with the... I couldn't get to Gandora. Alright, so they have an Effect Veiler. Shame actually open. If this was quick fix to SPYRAL Resort, I'm actually dead here because they have an imperm for my Cupsy here. You had Sark. They negated Sark. I would have to have like found. I would have to hard draw Gandora somehow. They negated Sark. I don't know what you're talking about, Parks. Already used its effect. Alright, so I know for a fact that they have an Effect Veiler in hand. Because they didn't have an effect with a normal summon quick fix, they did have Link Revo. And they've read SPYRAL Resort. So if they've read SPYRAL Resort, I mean, yeah, try anyhow, right? Yeah. Well, they let me get to DMG, but they negated the DMG. I had no more searches. I should have searched my second Big Red, actually, here. Because now I don't actually have a follow-up. This doesn't even work or do anything here. This means I don't have to lose my quick fix in graveyard, but I'm still just fucking dead here. Yeah. They had 3 hand traps, I had 3 starters. That's just how it goes. None of my starters were, like, anti-hand trap. Just show me the combo card and I'll concede. This is 1 card combo. Yep, you got it. I think I win that game if it's quick fix instead of SPYRAL Resort, because like I have the extra Big Red in hand. That sucks. Because the fact that they couldn't throw Effect Veiler at my first quick fix, it lost me that game, which is very funny. Considering SPYRAL Resort usually wins because of Effect Veiler. Yeah, they had 3 hand traps. What are you gonna do? So I guess I want Shining Spark to resolve the most here, because I can get this quick fix and this Rescue Mission and Graveyard to combo. Alright, Orcus, sure. We'll see how this goes. I definitely love draw droplets against Orcus with the Rescue Mission in hand. That'd be sick. It's rare that you lose it. Ooh, it's actually RB. Is this like a good thing with Orcus now? RB? Well, that's the card that locks you into RB cards, right? So this is actually just RB running the Orcus stuff as a normal summon? That's very funny. Wait, no, this isn't the one that locks you. The other one locks you. Okay, so they're not searching the one that locks you. I think this is actually just Orcus RB then. Oh no, they have this one in hand, so yeah, this is the one that locks you. Except machine monsters with 1500 or less original attack. Yeah, so you can't like summon Dingirsu or anything here. So I'm guessing they just run like 3 Girsu and Galatea as a normal summon. I had a lot of luck at the start of the stream, so you know, getting my comeuppance is fine. So like these guys all have like, they eventually go up to a guy who's like hard to out if they have all of their guys in the field. They get a look at a card. What the fuck? What the fuck just happened? Well, he's negated, but I guess I'll do this. I don't know. There's no one monster on the field to negate. This is just a hand rip. They just fucking hand ripped me? God damn it. That's just like a glorified hand rip. What the fuck? Why is everything today hand rip or extra deck rip? God damn, dude. I mean, Quick Fix in the graveyard maybe is about as good as Quick Fix in the hand, especially with Spiral Resort in hand, but, like, it's still fucking annoying that I'm getting hand ripped. Yeah, why does every deck get free hand knowledge now, right? K9, fucking Cool Tune, this dumb deck. Everyone gets to fucking look at your hand going first, so now they know how to play around your hand, making it significantly harder to go second. I mean, Spiral was doing it at the top of the deck, but, like, that's their entire gimmick, and it's only one card that you get to know? And even that was incredibly powerful. God, dude, it's so annoying. Alright, stop malding. This is fucking RB. I don't even think this deck's that good. Are they gonna Clockwork Knight? Or are they actually gonna fucking Clockwork Knight me, which turns off all my yummies? Oh no. Yep, this is a... They also just flood... So Hand Rip plus Floodgate is natural in their combo now. I mean, Drone's still better than the KT look at the top of the deck thing, but not by much. Oh, no, okay, they don't actually activate it? They're just using it as a discard to search? Okay, well that's much less annoying. It's still stupid, though, because you can still search this and then do that, but... Turns off Demon 2, yeah, you're right about that. So they're giving up the Floodgate for Negate, which is fine by me, I guess. So they eventually, so they have a Spell Trap Negate. Another one of their guys is like a Monster Negate and or Pop or whatever. Okay, so they have a Monster Steal, a Spell Trap Negate, then like a hard to out guy. Yeah, Brute Blues. Cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect. Okay. Then they get a trap card. This is like the Graveyard effect, right? Negate a monster effect if... Yeah, alright. So they can do both these effects, right? You can only use one effect per turn, only once a turn. So you have to discard this, which I'm certain they're about to do. Okay, so they get 2 traps then. This is the Omni Negate. Or this is the Monster Negate. Alright, so they've got this isn't a quick effect, thankfully. So we've got a monster negate. The other one, which doesn't actually do like it special summons one of their guys, gets the spell negate back, right? So this is like any of their RB guys. And then on the next turn, they do the other stuff. Okay, so they can special summon. So basically, these two cards represent any of the guys. I think they have more. I think they have more negates than I have cards. So I think I lose. So 1 negate, 2 negate, 3 negate, 4 negate. They have 4 negates. I have 5 cards. Life is an interesting draw. Okay, so definitely opening SPYRAL Resort. Try to paint something. Let me +1. I will +1. It's fine by me. So use their Omni again on SPYRAL Resort. Which does let me still Diabell Star. I really want Gold Sart to resolve right now. So this is a monster negate, which will stop Diabell Star. And this... So I want Rescue Mission in the graveyard because that lets me get a quick fix, so I guess... But I need a discard for fucking Shining Sark either way. But so I need Shining Sark to resolve. So if Shining Sark resolves, I win. We're going to play on this other card advantage here. I want Sark to resolve more than anything. I need to stop their monster negate here. Alright, so there's the negate and destroying Diabell Star. Okay, but this gets them another guy, and they still have this effect, right? Alright, so here's the spell negate. Maybe I should have gotten rid of Rescue Mission here. Alright, so... I don't think this actually matters. But you might as well get rid of this card so they can't do it next turn. I think I'm just dead, right? They just have... Like, even if I had Rescue Mission here, they still have another negate. Yeah, so even if I had discarded Rescue Mission and Rescue Mission back quick fix... meant to activate that, not set it. It doesn't matter. They just negate it. They know my hand. So here's the thing. They know my hand, so nothing I do matters. Yeah. They just know what to do. Like, I don't know. Why do they get to know my hand, everybody? Why do they get to know my hand? So if I discarded Rescue Mission with Diabell Star and I had Rescue Mission back quick fix, they still have like the Destroy a Monster card that they could summon off cross. So it didn't matter. They knew to hold their spell negate for my Sark because they saw it. If you got nothing, I'm gonna go ahead and Diabell start here. I guess this is trouble if they have a nib. I did not play around nib well here. I should have just gone straight to D-mod. Because if the only thing they have is nib, then I win with this. Alright, so I'm at 1, 2, 3... I'm already at 5 summons, so it doesn't matter. Okay, we're good. It is a nib. Oh, it's a ghost spell. That's actually fine. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't care about that. This is actually a little tiny bit awkward because I was expecting one more body, but I've already got Rescue Mission to the river, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, alright. The hand rips are really awkward when you're a fucking droplets deck too. They get to see your droplets and then hand rip you so you're down one card. Alright, so I'm gonna open you. Alright, I'm getting ghost spelled a lot, so I'm guessing this is full tune again. Alright, so I'm gonna DMG. Starting rescue, obviously, here. Cool, they concede. Fun. Confused why they banned a pointer? Because they released Triple Tactics Thrust, right? And anyone can do it. So the thing is, they don't care that a new deck does something unfair and toxic and really unfun to play against, because that makes people buy the new deck. They care if an old card does it. That's the rule. Alright, I am going a second. My hand not very good. I'm getting extra deck ripped. I'm conceding. Deck does not beat extra deck rip. They don't usually get rip going first, by the way. Yes, they do. They automatically do. Every single time I've gone second against Cooltoon, they have extra deck with me for 5. So you are not right. It's happened to me 10 times at least. You are 100% wrong on that one. They also extra would be on my turn. So I actually don't want to... Like I said, just discard one of the yummies I add, so it shouldn't matter. I already have Marshmallow on field. I think I'm running into a situation where I have too many bodies again. I guess in that case I just don't Mignon? Right, I turn these two into Lollipo. Yeah, I just don't Mignon. Funny. Too many bodies from the Snake Eyes. You're too rich. Already got a Magician Souls, but whatever. Yeah, I still have Surprise for Marshmallow, too, that I haven't used, so... I've discarded a Yummy, have Surprise that I haven't used, just flooded with riches. I love searching spot. The nice thing about Ancient Fairy Dragon is you get to search your Royal Resort. That's really the best part. I did open normal... No, I have normal summon this game. That was D-Bell Star. Alright, so I can just... do this, funnily enough. Oop, wrong one. Almost made a tragic mistake there, which I probably could have actually still played around, but... So I just normal summon this drone, so I just get rescue missions now. Found the sleeper. Normal summon. And you are playing... Alright, you can definitely search... I guess... Maybe just a card from your graveyard, and there's one reptile monster in your graveyard, summon it, tribute to... That's actually kind of annoying, but like this gets them to their best card. This is clearly Yummy Mitsurugi, so you just give them the trap card and like hope they don't have another droplet. They're really setting our gaze here, so if they do have droplet, we can then gaze afterwards. All right. Well, they don't they clearly don't have it because I'm about to go wild on them. So connection failed or turned off the game. I don't blame you. That was just Yummy Mitsu, right? Yeah. 2 Habakiri, 1 Cups Yummy. Play Imperious map. Very sad. Yeah, so the plan there was set Gaze and Dragoon after they had started doing stuff, just to play around Droplet. This is probably still the best way to play Yummy, to be honest. Ugh. Hand not doing much. Okay. Let's wait it out. Let's see if, Hark said Droplet can do something. Oh, hello. Alright, so your opponent can only activate 1 spell trap card each turn. That's just something they can do. They can just Cool Tune summon this motherfucker. So I have to Droplet that. I can't even Future Silence Chain Droplet to get a card in hand. Because I can only activate 1 spell per turn. And my next card is another Future Silence, so I think I lose. I won't have any. I have to Droplet send everything. Sark for Gandora for an extra body. And Demod for Souls, and Souls have to draw another level 1. It's like my only play here, but I just lose to... Coltoon has a fucking trap card they search, right? Yeah. Which is is a pop, it stops everything I'm doing. But yeah, the fact that they can just... this is a fucking completely... This card... Where is it? This one? You can special summon 1 tuner from your deck. And there's a tuner floodgate. Great. I love seeing that. Trap is trash, they don't use it. Okay, well, as long as they don't have a single hand trap in their deck that plays 15 tuner-based hand traps, I might have a chance. But, my hand is obviously bad. I'm... One card set. Bad card in my hand. Okay, during your opponent's turn, you contribute this card. Choose two non and add one to your hand. You do with the other. Let me just okay. So I have to drop it on this effect. Okay, so if I droplet now, it doesn't matter because they have the guy. They're gonna add the guy to hand that lets them synchro on my turn. So this one doesn't actually stop the right. This card special summon. You can add one Cool Tune card from your hand. Yeah, so I have to wait for the other one because like they're gonna add a guy to hand either way. And the guy who synchro summons from their hand, or summons and then synchro summons, is the guy I gotta stop. They can't dodge, I can send a monster. They can't activate. They can only dodge if this is a trap that they can activate. So here's my problem. I can't do anything. I can't activate Sark. Okay, well I'm just dead. Right? So like, I can go into Souls here, so I have to like drop it right now. If I drop it, it doesn't do anything. Because I can't activate more than one spell a turn. And I have to activate a spell to get... I have to activate a spell to get to demod. So none of this matters. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, I mean, they summoned the guy who stops me from using my spells, so I lose. There's like Future Silence for demod there, to turn on demod before committing to Sark or whatever. But I was stuck under a floodgate that they summoned for free. They just get to summon that guy for free. And my deck is very spell-based, so... Going first, someone gets Tempai or Sky Striker. Interesting. Sky Striker can actually break the board on this deck sometimes. Okay, well, definitely activating you in draw phase first. I think I'm gonna hold that. Because if they draw me, I can like chain this in response. Dude. I just don't want to fucking deal with this shit, man. Go second, get fucking max seed. Alright, so here's the obvious play. We get you. We add with you another DMG for next turn. We go into demod, we give them 2 draws, we have Gaze and Droplets, and we're going to lose to... whatever. Tempai, normal summon at this point. If possible, I'd like to send Wanted off of Droplet, so I'll set that too. I can discard this DMG off of my Shining Sark. I suppose maybe now I don't have my Sark for a Graveyard Send effect here, but I don't think it matters, so we have to do this now. It's probably just Sky Striker, and they are going to kill me. Discard one card, add one Destiny board? What the fuck? Oh, it's Makonko. It's like Makonko, this is Yubel stuff? Why am I going first? So they're gonna Yubel OTK me here, so I guess I gotta droplets in my own Dragoon at some point. That's annoying. I guess I negate the next card they get off of this rather than this card. Yeah, they can't Lava Golem me. I only got one monster. You can get an attach from hero from a monster you control, especially the one Makonko ritual monster from your hand or deck. Once again, I think I negate the equip spell here. They can't target my Dragoon with any equips, so... And if they like normal summon a Makonko, I droplet it. Don't think I stopped this. A big problem I have here is that my Dragoon is going to be 4k attack. Got it. Alright, I did not activate any cards. So one of my fears there was, like, if I activate too early, they might have, like, a Talent or a Thrust because they were going second deck. They were just playing Lava Golem and more ways to get to Lava Golem, which is very funny. They just didn't draw a combo. Alright, well, there you go. They milled one of their more important cards, too, off of their armory. I think they milled the card they're supposed to search. Probably trying to play around Ash Blossom or something and bait. That was a very dumb game to win. Oh, this is the one-of's quick play spell hand, huh? This hand does nothing. It does absolutely nothing. So if my opponent does anything that I need to droplet, I will concede because I can't droplet and then... Alright, so it's K9. So I would probably need droplet to beat K9 here. Yeah, I'm dead, right? With Gaze of Timaeus in my hand. Stuff like a real card. Nice hand. This is your deck, Harks. Of course it's a nice hand. You personally constructed this deck, so this would happen. So they opened Jokul, which just beats me here. They gotta look at my hand too. Yeah, I'm dead. They can look at my hand, I'm just dead. So my point was, if it was a kind of board that I would need Droplet to beat, or Illusion Gate to beat, even if I draw Illusion Gate or Droplet, I still lose because my hand doesn't do anything, right? But if like their board sucked and I drew a starter, then maybe I can do something, but no. Every card in my hand I would play in any Spiral Yummy build, so what are you going to do about it, right? We're playing one less rescue mission. I guess I could only run one big red, but that's bad with so many discards in the deck. Wow, the 4 Shining Sark hand. Ugh. And not one of them Sark, which would be like better with the Scandora. Ah. And Lanteans with spell cards in the back row? That's weird. This was like Call by the Grave and Cross Out. That's the only thing that really makes sense. Not a bad draw. So I'm going to Future Silence here. Hopefully they'll Ash Blossom. Alright, well, I will Ash Blossom, and then they will Call by the Grave me, or Cross Out me, because that has to be their back rows in this deck. No? Okay. They really don't have Call by the Grave, so I can safely discard this DMG. But I might as well discard this Future Silence. Oh no, I can draw off souls with that, so that's a better card. Draw? Draw would be funny here because I have Shining Sark and Ghidorah already. Very funny. Okay, so I think I still win. They have like an Imperm or something here? Oh no, OSS doesn't do anything to draw. Okay, so if I OSS here, I can do nothing, right? Because I don't have any guys in graveyard. So I am under draw, which stops me, right? Because I can't go to... Snash doesn't... Well, no, Snash can search Oak. Yeah, we're going Snash. Oh, no, I'm stupid as fuck. This doesn't do anything. Well, whatever. Ah! Well. Impulse and Virtue Stream set. That does stop me. Alright, well, if they open... If their next card is a one-card starter, I lose, I guess. This does Spade Impulse, which is the likely card to be their last card here. Once it's not Call by or Cross Out. Normal Summon Neptibus. So I do this before I draw my last DMG, because I searched and lost one. Can I OTK them here reasonably? I go DMG for Sark. Sark for nothing, because I have no monsters left in deck. Alright. I lose. Call Trap Look up top. That's actually probably reasonable, because then I would have to go for the kill. I don't know. If I know a Neptibus is on top, I can't kill though, right? The hand doesn't kill regardless, so if I know Neptibus is on top. So what would I would have to go Demod for Soul Send, and try to kill, like try to find another level 1. Yeah, you're right, I probably should call Track the Super Edge in there. Didn't think about that. Go for Souls and Lethal. Ah, these cards. I'm playing these instead of hand traps, so what are you gonna do, right? I don't need my normal summon, so... Don't draw me, bro. Okay. Don't imper me, bro. Okay. We're cooking. I'm gonna hold my OSS just in case they somehow save their Ash Blossom for now. That at least gives me 2 more bodies for something. I can just do this for my combo. You play Gate now? Yeah, it's just a card I'm messing around with. I think I'm playing it instead of like Draw and Cross Out, which was what you had. It's like the only difference. It's been cool a couple of times, but it's just a new card. I want to mess around with new cards, right? It might be really bad now if there's like a lot of Omni Negates in the format, but I don't know. One game I drew 2 of them and then negated one and I got to resolve the second one. That was interesting, because like the effect is like you can only resolve this effect once per turn, so if it gets negated, you can always activate a second one. So it's basically just better Raigeki, right? Alright, so draw phase, we future silence, obviously. Looks my opponent has something. We're definitely gonna open DMG here. Just fighting Assault Mission because that lets my quick fix extend very easily. It looked like my opponent had something, but maybe not. I'll just future silence for Gandora later. Alright, so this might be Cool Tune. Get Poplar here so I have a normal summon. Do I even need my normal summon with Assault in my hand? Sure. Because I can like normal summon Quick Fix Assault Drone, which is like something that I can't normally do. Cool. Yeah, the card's cool. It's really cool in the Yummy Mirrors, but like, you know, the idea of like dropletting an opponent, like activating Illusion Negate, chaining droplets, sending an opponent's board, adding and summoning their Omni Negate to your field. That's like the only kind of thing. Like that's the kind of thing I can imagine winning against modern inboards. Though maybe not with the hand rip knowledge. Maybe not against RB, because RB tributes their guys to negate, and then droplet's bad against it. I don't know. You still get the droplet effect though, like of sending a card. Alright, so in draw phase. Cool. I will chain Wanted then. Alright, we are under the Fualos. So what's like my best inboard with minimal... I can get to Gaze and I can get to Yummy a little bit here. So I'm under Fualos. And they got something else? Interesting. Alright, let's say I go... What's my fastest way to get to Yummy combo here? I don't have a fast one, right? It's Link Karibo, Cups the Yummy way, add 2. Summon... Snatchy, pass. So that's 3 summons. 4 summons to get to Demod. I think the Yummy combo is worth those cards, right? Can I search a second big red hit for follow-up? I could have added a drone and discarded it and big redded it back. Stack top of the deck. That was probably wiser. I was thinking like having this as follow up because I'm not killing them. Like I need follow up because my board's not gonna be very good. But so what's the fastest way to get there? I think I discard Diabell Star. Maybe I discard Big Red here off of DMG. And then go for Gaze. I have to do this. I was trying to think, like, what's my better discard here? I think it's, did they draw the Imperm here? To punish me for even trying? Nope, okay. They drew something. Might be another Fuelos? Who knows? I think I just Diabell Star here, because I can send this Spiral Resort that I'm not keeping up anyhow. So I can go D-Mod for Baron. This is not ideal, obviously, but what else are you going to do, right? I think this is still all bad, but... I don't have to go to Snatchy. I'm going to try to make Baron next, then Snatchy. And summon Cookie to have Cookie on field to quick synchro into. Or just Mignon back, whatever. I don't think this is good. I'm not trying to say this is a ideal situation, but... Now, what's one card to a Baron, right? I think they have like an impermanent nib, and they're just like holding everything to punish me. It's bad, but what are you gonna do? Oh, they had... Okay, there's something they can activate on my turn that they didn't want to activate, which is interesting. So they probably have another Fuelos here. But I mean, I need to activate this, so what else am I doing, right? Sure, dude. So it's a Magnum this whole time? That's what they were waiting on? So now I have to use my Baron, right? This... Target one Dark Picture... Yeah, if it's not targeted, I can't get the fusion, right? Yeah, so like I have to stop this to get that. Just droplet me and I'll just lose. On the bright side, I can do this now. So that just gets them drill beam and drill beam. I should negate the drill beam if they have drill beam, sure. So I can quick synchro into Lollipo here. Or do I have enough to... I don't get my surprises at interaction. If they're setting it, I don't care. They can't activate the same turn they set it. Okay, this is just blue eyes. If I just negate this, are they dead? Now I can quick synchro into Baron again. Baron's one small face up on the field, right? One small face up on the field. So now I can Snatchy, go into Baron. Right. Oh, I'm being dumb. You can only use this effect once per turn. Okay, so I can just still make Herald here. This stops Maiden in hand. I need to surprise. Get back my synchro too, though. Sure. I should surprise now before they can do anything. So I do have to negate this, or they can just attack over my Herald. Oh, you're right, I could go for Link Rebo. I forgot about Link Rebo. Yeah, I gotta tag that for Link Rebo. Now they can Maiden me? Nah. If they summon Blue Eyes, I put it face down. If they don't, I attack this out. They've kind of already used the spells that they search with this anyhow. I can't target. Oh my god, I'm an idiot, dude. Okay, well. Can't target Blue Eyes while True Light's on the field. I'm an idiot. Does this work? If they summon this from the graveyard, can I send this? I should tag out Cookie there, but I won't. Yeah, we did the resort thing. I forgot about this one. Your opponent cannot target Blue Eyes White Dragon in the monster with... Okay, well. Yeah. What's up, Big Lou? Yeah, this was winnable if I did the Protect Herald line with I forgore. I did the Spiral Resort thing. Hey, it's only, you know, I deserve it. Okay. Alright, let's do this. I don't have enough time to tag out Cookie anymore if they do anything else. So I know they got a Primate card I have to negate with my Dragoon. And two more set. Ugh, that's scary. Two more sets. I mean, I did draw them like cards. So it's probably like Dominus Purge or something. Alright, so I have to have my prompts on, just so I can negate now. What are you destroying, man? You got two. You can kill. You can pop two. What are you destroying? Sark gets to be Gandora, which is good. If they have to kind of pop that, they know this is OSS. That's fine. They let Cupsy resolve. That's good for me. Okay, last card Ash Blossom. It's good to know. I'm saving this for the Primite Drill Beam, for sure. If they negate this, I let it go through, then I Gandora them. Alright, I let this go through, now I'm going to Gandora them. Because I can Dragoon their last card. That doesn't matter. That's one more card for Gandora to destroy. We're good. Did I open with... yeah, I opened and wanted, so I get a draw card here. That's nice. So isn't there a card that like lets them not get destroyed? Only on target. Okay. This is also lethal, because it summons the DMG. I love Gandora when it comes up. It's a brick, but like I love it when it comes up. Send one Destruction card and one Buster Blader? Oh god, no. Hold on. Special summon one Buster Blader Dragon from your extra deck or graveyard? Yeah, no. No, friend, no. Does this one in graveyard do anything? So both these guys would summon the guy from the graveyard? Is this a... So this doesn't negate them, right? Also, dragon monsters in your opponent's possession cannot activate their effects. And also, this card makes it where I can't attack them, right? This turn, destruction sword cards you control cannot be destroyed by card or card effect. So if I can Little Knight this, it's over. Okay. That's fine. I Little Knight it, I Gandora it, I pass. I only have so much time right now, but this is all I got. They drew like the dumbest card to force me to do this, but whatever. I don't think there's a starter in their deck that works here. Okay, so they can start doing fucking drill beam control now. They can attack over my Gandora because it got put in defense mode, which is really annoying. So I have to deal with drill beam control, but I think I can just illusion gate and they can't drill beam control me, right? Don't be. I hope this last card isn't actually anything. Oh, they had the guy in hand, so that's something. Fucking Buster Blader bullshit, dude. If I had 20 more seconds, I can get a sleeper down and none of this works. But I didn't have 20 more seconds. And I banished their True Light. It's gotta be bad for them. Fucking Buster Blader, dude. Buster Blader. I can't believe they drew the Buster Blader trap after I forced them to pass. After they Fuwa lost me. If they send me something back from the graveyard, I can send 1-for-1 to negate it. Or to send it back. That's something. They're missing a Blue Eyes. They can summon another... Of course, they drew another fucking Maiden. Sure. Now, this guy can summon a Blue Eyes. But then I can send... Oh, my prompts are off! No, my prompts are off! Fuck! Oh, damn it, dude. Alright, that negates... I have Rescue Mission to not die here. So they have the Maiden. No matter what, they're getting to their Synchro. Might need a Rescue Mission actively here. Oh, I should Rescue Mission right now so they can't negate it with the thing. Can they kill me? They might be able to kill me, I don't know. Seals? Little Knight? Little Knight, no effect. Cool. No Link 1. Okay. I'm passing. I can Illusion Gate to force Drill Beam. Then Sleeper under Spiral Resort. I got Rescue. I'm out of big reds. Alright, I've got my time back. Ooh, and a Call by the Grave. That's probably good. Alright, so I'm going to activate this just in case they try to Drill Beam it. Because they don't know if I run 2 Gandoras or not. They kind of have to respect it, maybe. Nope, okay. So we can just get another... We're going to get another Future Silence, one less bad card in our deck. Alright, so they've got... They've got to negate this. Sick. Okay, they negated that. Yeah, reveal your fucking Barrel Dragon, I don't care. Alright, so I'm gonna activate Spiral Resort and then start doing Spiral stuff and force them to... They're gonna use Little Knight not knowing... They're gonna make the same mistake I did earlier. I'm gonna get Super Agent here. I'm gonna rescue back Master Plan, trigger Resort one more time. I could normal summon the Super Agent if I need to. That's annoying. And there it is. You cannot target Spiral Double Helix. You have now cleared your own board. Little Knight and Blue Eyes White Dragon are banished. And I believe this is lethal. Just another beater on the field here. Actually, gonna summon back Match Point because she has the highest attack. We're trying to get 8,000 damage on the board here. I believe we have done it. Ooh, mama. What a game. I've got a Call by the Grave. Don't think it matters. What a dumb game, man. Who lost, baby? It does stuff sometimes. Ugh. I have a rescue mission for Super Agent, that's why I summoned Master Plan here. That was like my last bit of damage. I needed it, but DMG is very strong right now. Alright, everybody. That is definitely the game I'm gonna call it on. I'm that game, exhausted by it. Admittedly, they couldn't do anything because I could have always sleepered and then popped Little Knight and Blue Eyes White Dragon. Like that Little Knight literally did nothing. The only cards activated that entire turn were spirals, so it didn't matter that they fucked up, right? It just wasn't relevant. Anywho, that's gonna be it for me today, everybody. I'll be back on Friday with the actual event, which was what I was planning on doing the event today, but the event like starts in 3 hours or some shit. It's not when I can stream, so next Friday we'll be doing the event. I've got like an idea already for a deck build here, which is like just an Allure Queen, Link Climb, Diabells. Or sorry, this is no, not Diabells. We're doing a Radiant Typhoon, which is like, you know, get a bunch of MSTs, and the plan here is Saryuja to make sure you draw the Radiant Typhoon cards. I should probably like run one more Radiant Typhoon, like one of the interaction guides, so I can like search and summon, just like because I can do all my summoning first and then do the Windwalk. Doesn't matter, right? Anyhow, that'll be it for me today, everybody. I will see you next time. Have a good one. Bye bye.